Greedy Giraffe. Once upon a time, there lived a greedy giraffe. This greedy giraffe was big and strong, but selfish and unkind. Across the plains of Africa he would walk, reaching for the tallest trees and eating the juiciest leaves he could find. Munch, 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 he would go. Munch, munch, munch. But never once did he share his delicious dinner with anyone. One day, whilst the greedy giraffe feasted on a bunch of the freshest, greenest leaves he could find, a baby giraffe found himself at the feet of the greedy giraffe. "Please, big giraffe," he timidly asked, "would you be so kind as to share some of the juicy leaves you are eating? It's just that I am so very small, and the trees are so very tall." "No!" the greedy giraffe shouted selfishly. "How dare you even ask me such a thing? These trees belong to me. Now be off with you and find your own leaves to eat." The baby giraffe cowered in fear, and sadness filled his heart. He was too weak to travel any further, and too weak to cry for help. Just when the baby giraffe had given up all hope, he noticed something very special. As the greedy giraffe munched on the bigger leaves at the top of the trees, smaller leaves fluttered to the ground where the baby giraffe lay. Quietly he ate, and quietly he observed how mean the greedy giraffe was to everyone. The years passed by, and in this time, the baby giraffe grew stronger and stronger and bigger and bigger. And the greedy giraffe grew older and older and weaker and weaker. One day, the old giraffe found himself at the feet of the now grown-up baby giraffe. "Please, young, strong giraffe, can you help me?" begged the greedy giraffe. "I am old and weak, and I can no longer reach the leaves of these tall trees. Would you be so kind as to share your food with me?" The young, strong giraffe looked down at the old giraffe and said, "When I was a baby, you were selfish and cruel. You refused to help me when I needed you most. And now that you have grown old and weak, should I refuse to help you in the same way? Should I hurt you just as you hurt me?" The greedy giraffe hung his head in shame and listened to the words of the young giraffe. "I am so sorry for who I was and how I behaved. I can only hope that you may find it in your heart to forgive me." "As I look down on you now, old giraffe, it is only to help you up," began the young giraffe. "Take these leaves and feed your starving body, for I saw how you lived, and I learned what it means to share. Your emptiness cannot be filled with leaves alone." The old giraffe bowed before the young giraffe as they walked side by side across the plains of Africa. And before the old giraffe saw his last sunset, finally learnt what it meant to share.